I tossed Shucky in the daycare, and now we have Chuckle. So, first thing we're going to do today is we're going to fly, and we're going to return Shucky to their trainer. Now that the threat has passed, Haircut is not in the area. He's fucked off. We should be safe to return as soon as I find his damn house. I don't remember which one it is. There we go. I think it's safe now. May I have a Pokemon back? Why, yes. I'm not a Pokemon thief. You can have Shucky back. But Pokemon, happiness is being with the person who treats them well. I think that's very much true of all living things. Humans, Pokemon, animals alike. Okay. So... Alright, we won't bother. Usually I like to, when they're hatched, back before the DS era, so like the Game Boy era, the GBA era, they eggs would hatch at level 5. From the DS forward, eggs hatch at level 1, and I can't stand putting a Pokemon in the PC at level 1. But today I'm going to ignore that just because we need to be a little more expedient today in what we're doing. What about Chucky? Chucky? Okay, of course, Ditto's in the daycare. Oh Lord, I don't remember where Shuckle goes. I don't remember what number you are, Shuckle. Number? Oh yeah, I started with our Johto. I cleaned up our boxes last night. So here's our current Johtos. I worked on getting Crobat up to max happiness. Then I threw a rare candy at her because I didn't feel like dealing with that anymore. We also need to evolve Togepi because Togepi is considered a baby Pokemon, and baby Pokemon do not make eggs. We at least have the legendary Beast Trio. We have Lugia, which means we're going to have to go after Ho-Oh at some point. Let me pull up the Pokemon list and let's see where exactly Shuckle goes, because I don't know. Shuckle, where do you go? Show me. Okay, so look for Quillfish. Ah, here we go. So you go in this box. All right. So Quillfish, Scizor, Shuckle. Womp womp womp. Okay, now with that out of the way, we can get started today on why we are really here. Gym Leader Rematches. Hello everyone and welcome back to Pokémon SoulSilver. I'm having a day. Let me tell you, I'm having a bad day. And a very rough day. My controllers aren't working. I'm fighting, switching back and forth between these two just to make streams work anymore. The internet went out. Just goes out like I'm living in a third world country. I'm telling you, I'm here. I'm here. I'm usually operated about here. I'm here now. And we have a lot to do today, too. I was streaming. Thankfully, we didn't get too far into the stream before the internet cut out. I guess what I'll do is just kind of use that as an opening and then slap the opening theme credits, whatever you want to call it. That'll be a goofy little opening. Basically we returned Shucky to their trainer, and we ran back to Kanto because it's time to finish our journey of rematching the gym leaders. Now, typically when we went through Johto the first time, we even though Jasmine was next in line, she was away from the gym taking care of a sick Ampharos. So we ended up battling Chuck first. We're not going to do that. We're actually going to talk to Jasmine and battle her first. Then we'll battle old Chuck. All right, Jasmine. Let's have some fun, because I need it. Because I'm here today. Metagross. Wow. I was kind of thinking Metagross would survive that. Sure enough, it did. Alright, Jasmine's gonna heal. We're just gonna keep pelting you with flamethrower because you're a still type. Welcome back. Yeah, the internet cut out. I have no idea why reality chooses to do the things that it does. Probably just to piss me off, if I'm being honest. Ooh, Empoleon! Curveball! Curveball Throne. Can't use flamethrower on... Yeah, we could, but it wouldn't get us anywhere. What happened to my damn... Oh, I thought I had Thunder Wave. What happened? Not Hydro Pump! Come on, paralyze, or faint. Skarmory! We love a good Skarmory. My favorite Pokemon, much like my favorite color or my favorite anything else, bounces around from time to time. Right now, I think I'm leaning more towards Skarmory than any other Pokemon as being my favorite. I guess it was Gengar for a little bit. Gengar's kind of like our unofficial mascot. We can't officially accept Gengar as our mascot completely because it's a copyrighted character. So I don't own Gengar. I can't use it, you know, in that sense. We can use it under fair use, but we can't really like sell merch, I think. I don't know. Not that I plan on selling merch. I don't think I'll never get big enough to have merch. But I don't know. I've always had an affinity for steel type Pokemon. I mean, look how cool Steelix is. Look at her. She is. Cool. Volcarona is crying. I mean, that's the problem that you run when you pick a favorite of anything. Again, Volcarona is still my main squeeze, as they say, as said in the 40s. I don't know. I do like Volcarona. But before Volcarona, there was Skarmory and Steelix. Oh! We won just because you were burned. Yeah, Mega Pokemon are pretty good to use. I can't use them here, but still. Ooh, Mega Skarmory. I want a Mega Skarmory. Properly tempered steel won't be made rusty. Gravity! Is it called Pokemon AZ? Because the other day somebody called it Pokemon ZA and I was like, what? No, it's AZ, right? Yeah. We are going to be playing Pokemon AZ on this channel day one, no exceptions. We'll be right here streaming that sucker. Okay, Chuck. To the best of my knowledge, or as I remember, I think Chuck is going to use fighting water something or another. I don't remember. I'm also not going to run all the way back to the Pokemon Center. Just going to use a push. Oh, I'm absolutely certain they'll end up adding new Mega Pokemon. Medicham. Curveball thrown. Part fighting, part psychic. Not high jump kick. Ooh. Okay, use high jump kick again. Come on. Kept going and crashed. Dun, 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 dun. The Z move stuff I couldn't really get into. I love Mega Evolution. Dynamax and Gigantamax is okay, I suppose. Terastallizing I didn't like. I thought that was dumb. And the Z moves I didn't care that much for. I wish they'd stop trying to have a gimmick every time and just, you know. So it is like, it's ZA. Okay. See, I think a lot of people are going to end up confused as well. Because I was calling it Pokemon AZ. ZA sounds more catchy though. Pick up. The thing that I was healing and not using an actual move. I gotta get some new shirts where the neckliner is not just blown the hell out. That looks tacky as shit. Hopefully, this weight loss journey that I'm on proves to be quite successful. I can slim down and buy some new shirts that aren't fatty shirts. Sick of wearing muumuus. You son of a bitch. Alright. You made a mistake. You made a huge mistake. You came after Skarmory. We don't play that here. Well, fuck you too. Okay. I don't have a psychic move. We just got to go in with power. We might have to do a little bit of strategizing as far as using like smoke screen. Might have to start tearing up some of their accuracy so they're not just belting us with attack after attack after attack. Really? Alright. Fuck me, I guess. Smoke screen it is. When we finish this up today, we will officially have completed all of our gym leader rematches. We'll have refought every gym leader in both Kanto and Johto. That doesn't mean we're done yet, because the first order of business when we finish up today's task is we need to go encounter the legendary Pokemon Ho-Oh and see if we can catch Ho-Oh. Alright, so smoke screen worked in our favor. Poliwrath, oh no. I think Poliwrath might be the troublesome one, just because it's part water. It's probably going to knock out Typhlosion. I can live with this. That's not good. As long as it uses a fighting move. Ooh, and a hit. Okay. Dude, that's gonna be trouble. That's gonna be trouble. At least smokescreen isn't missing constantly. Oh no! I hope that's enough to make the substitute break. Nope. But at least it missed. Ooh, things are getting intense. Uh-oh. Fuck. No! No! Typhlosion, no! Dun 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 dun. I'm so glad that we decided to work on the accuracy, because that punch, man. Poliwrath has become One Punch Man. Oh shit! Okay. I've got to get rid of that substitute. There we go. Yay, you missed. Dun, 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 dun. Tightening its focus. Damn. How much of a bitch move would it be right now if he just decided to switch out Poliwrath, destroying all of the smoke screens that we've used? I think I'm just going to let him have Typhlosion because we need to switch out and use a different strategy altogether. And gets rid of the substitute. He also used up his berry, so there's no more of that nonsense. Alright, we'll let Typhlosion go. Because I need to use Ampharos. You're not going to be able to do that a bunch more times. I can tell you that. I don't think he's going to use a special attack, but I'm going to use Light Screen regardless. Oh, there's Fuck Me Punch. It just does so much stupid amount of damage. And Thunder is already lower accuracy, so we're not going to be able to hit with Thunder. I can guarantee you it's going to miss. Oh! It actually hit. Get that shit out of here. Womp, womp, womp. Good punch to the face is missed. Alright, heal up, and then we'll keep trying to make Thunder work. Hopefully. Ooh, I think he might be out of punches. Nope, there it is. He tried Waterfall, but then he came back in with the punches. Womp, 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 womp. Your team, or your attack missed. Come on, Thunder. You can do it. Shit. How many of those fucking punches does he have left? That's a super strong attack. He can't have a bunch of those left. Not elixir. Potion. Alright, so Chuck turned out to be the toughest so far. He's given us more trouble than Whitney and the others. Morty was our problem last time. Now it's Chuck. I forgot he had this damn Poliwrath. Just one Thunder. Because he's watertight. Just one Thunder. That'll do it. If for some reason it doesn't, I'll be mad. Hitmonchan! Come on down! I'm going for it. That was a mistake. I know he's gonna have potions left. Oh. I am so glad we didn't use Thunder. Oh, that was smart on my part. Breloom! Shit. Damn. I don't have anything for grass. Typhlosion fainted. And I don't think my bug has any actual bug attacks. I do have Aerial Ace though. We can use that. I'll be honest, I did not see that coming. I did not know that was gonna be a one shot. Primeape. No, you don't. Get him. Shit. Not the swagger. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Well, you lost, you little chubby fat man. Chubby little shirtless fat man. Hey, that just leaves the cheer. What, Gavin? What? Oh, you want to battle? Sure. I guess we've got a few trainers to battle when we finish the gym leaders. We need to go heal. Clair's gonna be a complete pain in the dick. Pryce might be. I don't know. I don't know how tricky ice Pokemon can be at a high level. I guess we're gonna find out. If only. I am gotta do something though. I'm in crippling debt, and eventually it's going to affect me being able to stream. So I'm gonna have to figure this out. Earlier, Tyler was like, why don't you put your Venmo in your stream thing? I was like, nah, that feels douchey to ask for money while streaming. I don't want to do that. I'm trying to talk to Skarmory, but the controller's not working. They all say the same damn thing. They're all surprised by the creakiness of the floor. Alright, we're gonna put Typhlosion first. I was thinking about maybe trying to do some sort of subathon over on Twitch, but nobody really watches me over on Twitch, so I don't think it would work. Abomasnow. Dugong! Yeah, Dugong's probably going to use water and knock Typhlosion out, so we're going to do the smart thing and switch. I'm glad I switched. Dive feels more like a physical attack. I don't know if it's physical or special. Curative is paralysis. They're all holding berries, which honestly I probably I should be doing the same, but I forgot. Ooh, Mamoswine. You're probably going to have Earthquake, aren't you? You know what? I'm choosing to go a different route. I hope I don't regret it. Mamoswine. Yep, I kind of figured that was going to be the case. All right. I don't know why Heracross went down so easily, but I do have Typhlosion here. And outside of a well-placed Earthquake, that's not going... You're not taking him down that easily. God damn it. So predictable. You don't have to be psychic to smell their moves coming from a mile away. You'll pay for this. Oh, you are sorely gonna pay for this. You're just gonna spam Earthquake like a piece of shit, huh? Okay. Yeah, Earthquake is stupid strong. Like, it's just... I relied on it for years, but it's... When they use it, God help us. But if I can get Mamoswine to go to sleep... No, I'm not. I'm trying. Slumber, you bitch. Alright, my strategy now is going to be to get Typhlosion back up on its feet, just in case I need that flamethrower. Yeah, stay asleep. See, I have it in a good position at the moment because I'm not gonna have a choice. Like I'm gonna have to hop over on Twitch and do some sort of subathon. This controller's broken, and I can't afford another one. What's shaking is I'm having a rough day, and these gym leaders are not making it easy by any stretch. But I'm about to give him a taste of his own medicine with this earthquake. Yeah, I woke up and I went to stream, and as soon as we started stream, the internet went out. Then this controller doesn't work with this emulator for some reason. The A button won't work with it. Then when I use this controller, not only does the control stick on the right, it's broken, so now there's always drift going up. The A button on this has stopped working completely. And I'm pretty sure it's an emulator issue and not a controller issue, but I don't know how to fix that. I don't know how to, I think it's a computer issue, not an emulator issue. Let me rephrase what I'm saying. Yeah, and I'm having earthquake problems. This little motherfucker just keeps spamming earthquake. It's like that annoying person who finds one really good yo mama joke, and then that's the only one they ever hit you with. They don't come up with any new material. That's what this reminds me of. You know who you can't use earthquake on? Skarmory. Earthquake now, bitch. That'll hurt, though. Too bad it won't faint me. Get him. American Pie. American Pie. Shit. Are you kidding me? Alright, fine. I'll heal up. At least he can't use earthquake anymore. Don't test Skarmory. You will lose. That's for Skarmory. Well, they stopped using Earthquake in the anime because back in Gen 3, they had an episode with the catfish thing. I forgot his name. Barboach's Wishcash. They had an episode of the anime back in the early 2000s, Wishcash, that used Earthquake. And that episode got pulled because in real life, Japan had a very devastating earthquake happen, and they felt that it would be in poor taste. And it just boiled down to being another situation like with the Polygon. they decide, or Porygon, they decided not to use it anymore. So they just kind of avoided Earthquake over the years as kind of a respect. They didn't want to be disrespectful because Japan is just constantly being destroyed by earthquakes. I think they might have eventually brought it back in the anime. I don't know. I didn't watch a good chunk of the anime in the middle. Like, I didn't watch the Sinnoh, the Black and White era, the X and Y era. I didn't watch any of that, so I couldn't tell you. But I do know that they took Earthquake out of the anime because Japan got. It's very OP in the games too. I don't know if it still is. By the time I got to Pokemon Sword and Shield, the game really felt dumbed down and balanced. Not balanced in a good way either. Things like Hyper Beam just don't have the power that they used to have. So, ooh. He has a Pokemon left? I thought that was it. That was a very dangerous. Oh, Lale. Oh, he has 2 left. Okay, fuck me. That Walrein had a one-hit KO move. I want to say that Walrein knew Sheer Cold, which probably would have missed 4 times and hit once, knowing my luck. Because things like Fisher and Sheer Cold and Guillotine and whatnot, they have the most terrible accuracy out of all of them, out of the entire move pool in the game. So, but it only takes one. You only need one. Well, they were never one-hit KO moves in the technical sense, but they were pretty strong. This little mofo froze me solid. Of course, I don't blame them, because Pokemon is huge. And I don't just mean in popularity. I mean, like, from a programming standpoint, there are over 1,000 Pokemon now. Balancing that can't be easy. You know what I mean? So I don't fault them for having to make tweaks a lot of the time. I know I couldn't keep up with it. Goddamn. But over the years, they did end up neutering a lot of moves, because Hyper Beam used to be the shit. Now Hyper Beam just... I laugh when I see Hyper Beam. Oh, snap! It knows a track. Oh, curve, ball, thrown. Did not see that coming. It's usually me who uses that to my advantage. Yeah, I'm a real dick when it comes to using Attract. I use it in every Pokemon game. And here's a little behind the scenes tip. The way Pokemon is programmed, and I don't know anything about programming, your trainer name usually dictates your trainer ID, at least in the old games. And I always put in Eric in every Pokemon game I play. And I always end up getting a majority female Pokemon over male Pokemon. And since the majority of Pokemon in these games are male, I always end up like teaching a lot of my female Pokemon Attract. And it's one of my main tactics. I use Attract a lot. Of course, I rely on it more heavily now because the TMs don't break anymore. Back in the day, I could only really teach it to them once, you know, and I had to be real choosy over who I taught it to. But seeing one of them use a track though, that caught me completely off guard. I didn't see that coming. Yeah, Claire was a bitch. She was very difficult. Especially for kid me who didn't really know what he was doing. Her character's kind of a bitch anyway. You beat her and she just won't even give you the badge. Ah, damn, he laid torment on me. Okay. And there's the full restore. Okay. Well, thunder might hit. Damn, immobilized. Okay. Not payback. You paralyzed. Paralyzed yourself. That's what you get. I'm running out of hyper potions. We're definitely going to go shopping before we fight Claire. Because I need to restock on items. I really hate to spend all my money because the next big fight after this, after we fight Claire, will be Red. And Red's going to be hard to beat. But I feel confident that all of this training will pay off because Ampharos has finally made it to level 60. So how do you use payback? I didn't even use an attack. All right, I've had enough of this immobilized by love bullshit. I'm switching out. Probably not a good idea, but I'm doing it because I feel really neutered here. I feel like I can't really strategize and attack the way I want to. Use a track now. You won't. Yeah, we're down to 2 hyper potions. I think one really well-placed flamethrower is about to shut down this Glalay's career, as they say. Goodbye. Should have done that from the get-go. Oh damn, I just realized our Ampharos might be our strongest Pokemon. Because even Typhlosion's only at level 55. Uh-oh. Frostlast is pretty cute. Okay. And then there was one, but I need to heal and do some shopping. All right. Closer to the store, so we'll head there first. Dun, dun, Ah, damn. We should have been using an amulet coin. Shit. Why didn't I think of that? My own. We could have really been racking up some money. Damn it. I blame you guys too. You didn't say shit. You didn't think of it either. I gotta blame somebody. Because I gotta be an asshole like that. Could you imagine if that was my real personality? I do something dumb or forgetful and then I blame you guys. I've seen streamers do that too. It's very off-putting. I have unfollowed streamers for less. I actually unfollowed 2 streamers slash YouTubers the other day, mainly because they stayed on Twitter. In the face of all the bullshit that's happening right now, they keep using Twitter. And one of them has stopped calling it Twitter and has started calling it the other thing, which I refuse to call it. So I was like, nope, you're dead to me. Bye. You're still on Twitter. You're dead to me. Sorry. It's run by a literal Nazi. Nazi. Go to Threads. If I do get the new Zelda, it won't be right away. It'll be a long time from now. More than likely, if I do play it, which I doubt I will, it'd probably be something I borrowed from a friend of mine. Zelda's not exactly one of my favorite Nintendo franchises. I typically have a lot of trouble with Zelda games. I end up having to like use a walkthrough and really rely heavily on a guide to tell me where I'm going and what I'm doing. I get lost easily in Zelda games, but maybe won't be anytime soon. I can guarantee you that. It is very fascinating though. They finally gave Zelda her own game. It's interesting. Shit. Okay, well, we knew Clair was going to be trouble. I don't have any ice Pokemon to deal with this. We might end up losing to Clair a time or two until I can get my shit together. That Dragon Dance is what's going to burn us up, though. Lewis is like, no, I still use Twitter. You're not dead to me, but I'm side-eyeing you. You need to make a Threads account. God damn it, Earthquake. Alright, so we lost 2 Pokemon immediately. Goddamn Earthquake. Earthquake has been the bane of our existence today. It's caused the most trouble. You shouldn't. I'm judging you. And I don't mean that in like a mean way. I mean it like in a factual way. I'm looking at you funny. Let's see. How can I handle this? I think what we can do is resurrect Ampharos. That's going to be very hard for him to do since he doesn't exist. Yay! He went to sleep. Now watch, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to switch out to Ampharos, and I'm going to get Earthquaked into oblivion. I'm glad. That's a good thing. Come on, Thunder. At this point, he's used Dragon Dance so much that every single attack that he's going to hit us with will immediately faint whoever he hits. God damn it. It's very weakened Thunder's power. Oh, even with a berry. Aerodactyl. Okay. Let me hit you with Thunder. Even the damn Aerodactyl knows Earthquake. Are you kidding me? Is there anybody today that's not going to use Earthquake? Seriously. Ooh. Earthquake. Hello, Dragonair. Alright, Dragonair has the pesky little ability Shed Skin. So no matter how many times I paralyze this son of a gun, it's just going to keep shedding its status element. Oh, that's ironic. My electric type has now been paralyzed. Well, I still have plenty of full heals. That's good. Magnezone's really fun. I love Magnezone. Like I said, steel types are my favorite. I'm thinking about really building a strong steel type team using Magnezone, Steelix, Skarmory, and what have you, Metagross. I might do that. I might put a team together because I don't currently have any teams. I spent the last, like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years just building a living Pokedex. So for a long time now, I've been focused on catching, evolving, stuff like that. So it's been a while since I've actually built up a fighting team. So I might do that. Of course, I haven't done anything remotely competitive for a long time. I had some really rough experiences about a decade ago, and kind of put me off of doing competitive gaming. But maybe. Charizard. You can do a fairy type team, and then I'm just gonna be toast. I'm gonna find a way around it. I'll find a way around it. There are countermeasures I could take to protect myself from a fairy team. I'll figure it out. It's very important that we keep that light screen up, especially if he's going to keep using Charizard. That cuts down on that nonsense. You're part flying. That's right, Charizard is fire flying, not fire dragon. So this is going to hurt. Oh, help me, Jesus. Here comes Dragonite. Alright. I was dreading this. You have a Magnezone from this game? I'm kind of a little sad that I don't have any Pokemon prior to Let's Go Pikachu. Like, it's okay though. I'll live. Yeah, I started over from scratch with Let's Go Pikachu. Like I said, I had some rough years in the 20 teens. I had some bad experience with some friends. They got a little too competitive and things got a little crazy. And it really put me off doing anything remotely competitive. And then I was going through a lot of emotional crap, and I was having a real hard time in my personal life. So I would sell my 3DS to GameStop, then regret it and buy another one. And I'd always have to buy used because I couldn't just keep buying new equipment. And I would do that back and forth off and on, and I would get rid of my Pokemon games, get them back, get rid of them, get them back. Huge regret on my part. I would never do that this day and age, but back then I was really fucked up in the head and going through a lot of shit, so I don't have any of my games or consoles from that era anymore. As a matter of fact, the only console I own is the Switch. I have my PC, but I don't have any older consoles beyond the Switch. Everything else I have is emulated, which is fine for our usage here, you know, doing the streaming thing, but Hyper Beam! See what I'm saying? Hyper Beam did nothing. We laughed in the face of Hyper Beam. High-pitched voice. Oh shit, Kingdra. Here's the one that's gonna shut down our entire career. Ooh. I'm gonna be bold and just shit. I shouldn't have. I should have healed. 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 I'm supposed to win. I've already decided. See, I can't stand how cocky she is. I don't like cocky, overconfident people. They come across as like assholes. I don't know. You hit me with an os beam. Let's get light screen back up on the field, and she's put me to sleep. And there's the hydro pump, which will be cut in half due to light screen. We come out swinging with power gem. Just because I can't rely on Thunder's accuracy, it's probably gonna miss. There we have it. No, you narcissist, you lost. You're done. Go home. Jesus. What's up, Anthony? All right, so we've gotten a handful of phone calls for actual like trainer rematches. We've got time left in today's stream. We could go knock those out. We also need to go find the Karate King, or whatever. The fighting dojo's masters in a cave in Johto for training. All right, we need to go find him because I believe he gives us a Tyrogue. I don't remember if he gives us Tyrogue or an egg of Tyrogue, but he gives us one regardless, and we need that for our decks. Although we still have Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan brought over from Leaf Green, I suppose at the end of the day I probably could just breed them, but I want the experience of going through the cave and finding him. Yeah, I don't feel too much guilt or shame over it. It's just barely. It's getting smaller by the day. Like, I care a little less about it every day. You know what I mean? Because life happens. And you really can't blame people for things that happened a long time ago. Unless it was something real bad and dumb they did that's inexcusable. But for the most part, it's easy just to be like, things happen, you know what I mean? And as always, I double save. So since we still have time left today, we're not done just yet. How about we go find some of these trainers that want rematches and we tackle that, because we are now officially done with our gym leader rematches. We whooped all the ashes. All right, is there anybody in Kanto that wants to fight before we head back to Jara? Jara, Jara, Jara. Jara, 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 Jara. Well, there's still Latios roaming around. We need to catch... Route 2. There is a trainer on Route 2. Let's go. Scarby, please take us to Route 2. Okay, some of our Pokemon have really... Damn it, not fly. Some of our Pokemon have done very well and leveled up quite a lot. Some of these Pokemon are still trailing far behind. Alright, so we're going to work on raising up Skarmory and Steelix now, because they are the ones who are falling the furthest behind. So, let's find this trainer that wants a rematch. Oh, never mind. It wasn't a rematch. He just wanted to give me a berry. Well, hell. Yeah. Fine. Let's head back to Johto. Take the train. There is one trainer rematch that I want to do today. It requires going through Mount Moon. But before we do that, we'll go ahead and fight these other trainers. Let's take a look. Route 35, 34, 33. Wow, okay, there's a lot of people. 32, 44, 45. Okay. So they're going to be people both north and south of Goldenrod. Okay. It wasn't you. Was it you? It was you. All right, Skarmory, let's do it. Let's get him. Ooh, a Primeape. Down like a clown. You're almost a 50, buddy. Doug Trio. Yeah, we got a berry out of it. Yeah, kinda. I don't think we'll have enough time to do Ho-Oh, but we did finish all of the gym leader trainers, or whatever. Gym leaders. We just beat Clair. Now, I am trying to find the 2 or 3 trainers that want to rebattle on these routes, and then we'll be done for the day here. Because I got to do an entirely separate stream today as well. We got the patron stream today, so don't miss that. Focus, Eric. Focus your brain. But yeah, now that we finished all of the gym leader rematches, we got considerable XP for that, which we're going to need to fight Red. But before we fight Red, I do want to go catch Ho-Oh, which is what we'll do when we come back in next time. We'll catch Ho-Oh and work on the Pokedex, maybe go pop into the ruins of Alf and take a look at what's going on over there. Damn it. Oh yeah, there's still a good chunk of stuff left to do. Like I said, I really think this might have been the meatiest Pokemon game in the entire franchise. There was just so much to do. So, just an incredible amount of stuff to do post the League. If anything, the Pokemon League in this game could be considered like early game stuff, because there's just so much stuff after it. I thought there was a guy down here. There he is. Are you the one who called me? No. Well, who the hell? Which one of you bitches called me? Ah. Okay. Well, now I don't know. That's Route 36. This is Route... Somebody on this route phoned me. Now, who is it? It's not him. No. 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 Not you're the photographer. Well, what the hell? Who called? I'm very confused. We've spoken to every single person on this route. That's every living human being on this route. We've spoken to them all. One of the best changes they've ever made in the entire Pokemon franchise was, your repel is worn off. Would you like to use another? God damn it, Ralph. You don't think there's a water trainer? I was thinking about that too. Like, is there a trainer down there? I don't think so. I don't think any of these people have phoned for a rematch. My thought is that... Oh. Ooh. Cheese. You think it might be a nighttime trainer like the police officer? Could be. Could very well be. But we know it's not any of these guys, because they're not. Alright, fuck it. I give up. I don't know. But I can tell you who does want to fight. Wade. So we'll go back to Route 32 and fight Wade. I'm getting nonstop emails. The other day I went to some of those like job websites where you look for a job, employment websites, and now that they have my email, it's just a constant barrage all day and night of emails and phone notifications, and none of them are jobs that I can do. They either require work history that I don't have or education level that I don't have. It's very like soul crushing. And the ones that don't require that are very labor intensive, which my body can no longer handle. So I'm quite fucked. And you know, not to put too much of a damper on everything, but it's like I said at the beginning of the stream, I don't know how much further I can go streaming because we're about to have no controllers left. This one's broken. I keep having to hit it to make A work. This one does not work for some reason on half the emulators. I can't afford another controller. I'm like $500 in debt. And not to mention the medical debt. I didn't even count the medical debt. Shit's just piling up. Oh, the stress of it all. But when this controller does finally stop working completely, I won't be able to stream. Wade is this guy right here. Yeah. You can't fight Red with level 40 Pokemon. It's just not gonna happen. Because his Pokemon are all in their 70s. They will eat you alive. The name of the game now is going to be getting Steelix and Skarmory's levels up. Because they're a little low. Because Red's going to use Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur, Espeon, Lapras, and Snorlax. That's a well-rounded team that's going to punch me right in the face. We do, though, have one last trainer to fight today. Surprise! And it's not Red. We're going to go fight Haircut. No, my keyboard works fine. My mouse and keyboard honestly aren't that old, and I take very good care of my things. It's just Xbox controllers are notorious for not having a long shelf life. And I do have the Switch Pro controller, which works as a Bluetooth controller on the PC, just like this one does. So I'm not completely, totally screwed yet. But for some reason, this controller, the A button will not work with Melon DS. No fucking idea why. No fucking idea why. And I can't just get a new emulator because our save files won't be compatible if I just start using another emulator. I already looked into that. So that's a nightmare. And when we were playing Monster Hunter World earlier this year, the right thumbstick started drifting up. So I can't use this controller on 3D games anymore because my character just... I know, because I tested it the other day on Lethal Company and my character just kept... So I can no longer use this unless I'm using it on emulators. And again, for some reason, this is the only controller I can use on Melon DS because this one doesn't want to work on Melon DS. But even when I use this one on Melon DS, the A button just delightfully stops working at random intervals, and I have to smack it to get it to work. I'm gonna go insane. And I gotta pay off my Amazon store card, and I gotta pay off my actual credit card. Then I owe my doctor's office some money. I have no income coming in except for like the $3 I get a month on Patreon. I've been trying to push Patreon on social media, but nobody's paying attention at all to my social media posts. I was thinking about doing a subathon on Twitch, but my Twitch, nobody watches Twitch. Nobody. You guys come in to watch Twitch with me sometimes. You know, everybody that's been in chat today, I would consider my regulars. You guys will come in sometimes when I do Twitch, but I'm not getting any new followers on Twitch at all. I am not growing on Twitch. It's dead. It's dead as dead can be. And so all of that aside, my equipment's breaking down. I don't have the means to replace it. My stress levels are pretty goddamn high. And I don't know how much longer I'm going to physically be able to stream unless somebody just poops me a controller out of thin air. And then bear in mind that this controller is one of the Bluetooth models. I'm not using a USB dongle to connect to my PC. This one's running on Bluetooth because I have no USB slots left on my computer at all. Between the microphone and the headset, and not to mention that, like, the HDMI slots are full, the USB slots are full. Like, my hands are very much tied. And I'm struggling to keep up. Go to pewter. All right, like I said, there's one last trainer that we're going to fight today so that I'm not ending on a doom and gloom note. Let's look at some positives. Since I went on that tirade complaining about some negatives, let's look at some positives. All right, we're here. We're having fun, kind of. We got a lot done today, and we still got another stream to do after this, and I think that one's going to be quite fun. I'm hoping that we end our playthrough of Pokemon Red++ today on our patron stream, because I do have an exciting new game that I'm dying to play for patrons, and I know that they're probably getting sick and tired of me playing Pokemon games all the time. So I worked on that 007 game a little bit last night before bed. I'll probably work on it a little bit again tonight. It's 007 Everything or Nothing. It's a GameCube game. I opted not to stream that one because it's a little bit harder than some of the other James Bond games I've played. So I die a lot, like a lot, and don't make progress easily in that game. So it can be kind of not fun to watch. What the fuck is it? Did I not? Oh shit, we didn't come through this route. Oh snap, there's the whole route of trainers we haven't fought. Oh goddamn, Eric. You are a mess, son. Get your act together. That's right, because to get to Pewter City, you have to come through Diglett Cave. There's no other way. You can't backtrack from Cerulean through Mount Moon because you can't hop up ledges. So you had to go through Diglett's Cave to get to Pewter. And by the time we got to Pewter City, we were worried about fighting the gym leaders. So it didn't dawn on me that we needed to, okay. Whoops. You want the mustache on or off? Is that a reference to the Sonic 3 trailer? I'll be honest with you, I was so devastated when Jim Carrey's like, yeah, I'm gonna retire. I'm not gonna do any more of these Sonic movies. I was like, no! You have to! You're Robotnik now. I was all ready to be mad at him when he was like, oh, I'm not coming back. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Now, if they want to stop using Robotnik after movie number 3, I'm fine with that. Honestly, I kind of hope they don't make any more movies after 3. 3 is a well-rounded place to stop. Because I remember when we were kids, people used to bitch about sequels. Like, people were upset anytime there was a second movie to anything. Now we're on like the 9th of everything, and it's like, please stop. Just please stop. But I'm really looking forward to that Sonic movie. The first 2 were pretty good. The Knuckles show wasn't that great. That was unfortunate, but I'm willing to ignore it because the movies were so good. And I don't think the 3rd movie's going to disappoint. I think it's going to do very well. I think it's going to be well made, and I think we're going to have a fun time with it. I'm really looking forward to it. Same with Beetlejuice. I think we're going to have fun with the Beetlejuice sequel. We're all going to gather up and pile up in a car and go see it together. And I'm not doing that with Jurassic World, though. That's still just a me thing. I'm not taking any of my friends to see that. You guys can fend for yourself when it comes time to go see that movie. The Jurassic movies are too personal. I can't involve my friends. It'll just create bad memories. First of all, there'll be the headache of trying to plan the damn thing. Then there'll be all the unanswered DMs and shit that I gotta put up with because nobody knows how to use Discord. Then everybody's work availabilities, then everybody's money situation, then I gotta put up with everybody's snide little ass comments. I'll do that for other movies, but I'm not doing that for Jurassic. Also, since these job websites or these employment websites, have my phone number. I'm getting nonstop spam calls. Nonstop. I tell you guys what I really want. I want like an overnight security guard job. Not your job. Your job sucks, by the way. I don't want to sit in a guard shack. I want something that I can do that's not overly physically demanding, because my body's a little spent at this point. But we gotta do something, cause I can't keep going like this much further. Skarmory has reached level 50. Now it's Steelix's turn. So I wish I had another Earthquake TM to use, but I don't. So I'm kind of stuck using Dig. Sonic the Hedgehog 4, Silver ruins Amy's cake. I gotta imagine that it'll be diminishing returns after the third Sonic movie. They'll probably make a fourth one, and maybe a fifth. It won't have any of the same human actors in it. It'll be like those Transformer movies. After you squeeze out 3 with Shia LaBeouf, you lose the actors, you lose all the charm that those movies had to begin with, and you just slide into nonsense and obscurity. With Mark Wahlberg. Which I got nothing against Mark Wahlberg. He just is a very much generic Boston actor man in every role, no matter what movie he's in. Well, sometimes he works, sometimes he doesn't. But now that's just going strictly off the last 40 years of cinema that I've experienced in my life. Yeah, that's exactly how that'll play out. This will be the final Sonic movie they make with any soul or personality whatsoever. After this, you're going to start losing... You're going to lose the human characters that live with Sonic. Then you're going to lose Jim Carrey. You're going to lose some of the voice actors may change. The CGI is going to start taking a back seat in the quality department. They'll start pretty much following the same route the Sonic games took, where it's just like, here's new characters, here's new characters, here's new characters. And it's just going to be, you're going to be so just inundated with new characters that it's going to lose any charm and soul that it had, and it's just going to be And again, that's not me trying to be doom and gloom. I'm just telling you the reality of how the film industry works, you know what I mean? We'll see Amy, Silver, the Chaotix team. Like, it'll get stupid out of control. And I probably won't pay any attention to it whatsoever. I am excited for us, the Nintendo Cinematic Universe, because I know a lot of people shat on it, but I honestly liked the Mario movie. I thought the Mario movie was pretty good. I thought it was fun. It wasn't a 10 out of 10, but goddamn, it wasn't a 2 out of 10. It was a good movie. It was decent. None of us were really the target audience. It was more of a kids movie. And they did not just make it a nostalgia splooge fest, which I'm really proud of them for doing. They could have went that route, and they didn't. And I'm proud of them for that. But we will see at least one more Mario movie. I don't think we'll see another one after that. I think we'll end up seeing like a Zelda movie, and then there'll be diminishing returns after that. And Nintendo won't bother making any more movies based on their IP after that, I don't think. I mean, I'm not psychic. I could be wrong about all of that. It's just, Alright, see, these trainers are high enough level to where we can get something out of this. I do need to switch though. Ah, what? Oh, cool. We got lucky. So Steelix uses Dig. That means Surf will miss Steelix and only hit Dugtrio. Can't believe I missed an entire round of trainers. I feel like an idiot. I truly do. Oh yeah, here's all the meteorite parts. If you had a Deoxys, you could come down here and change the Deoxys form. Of course, we don't have Deoxys yet. Like I said, we would have Deoxys, but something beyond my knowledge happened to our leaf green save file. I don't know what the fuck happened, but that sucker is gone. I could look and see if some of the save states are still there, because the save file itself is gone, but if the save states are there, I could just hit the load button on a save state and get our save file back. So that's what I'll do later. Why don't you want to charm me the bee? See, I like those characters, but those characters are not going to translate well into the live action movies. And again, it would just be too many characters. Too many characters. You really need to stop after the third Sonic movie. By then, you're in premise running thin territory. It needs to stop. You need to stop. Even the things that we love the most, you know, looking at you, Jurassic World, need to stop. Who's left over here? Oh, fire breathing man. Did you see that article that I posted in the Discord yesterday? The producer behind Sonic, like over on the Sega side, on the video game side, said he's sick and tired of the comparison to Dragon Ball Z. Says Shadow is not at all Vegeta. Sonic has always been a DBZ clone. Are you kidding me? So why did Sonic just turn yellow? Oh, well, you see, that's Super Sonic. When he gathers the Chaos Emeralds, he goes Hyper Super and turns yellow. That doesn't remind me of anybody at all. Sometimes people just open their mouth and stupid shit comes out. I don't care how goddamn sick and tired you are of people comparing Shadow to Vegeta. They're the same character. Obviously, there are slight differences because they're not literally in the same franchise. It's the same character, mofo. You can be as sick of it as you want. I was telling a friend of mine that yesterday. These boomers cannot age out fast enough for my taste. They have no business still being in charge of the franchises they're in charge of. It's time for you to retire, take a back seat, let the younger generation come in. They're going to be not only, you know, fresher ideas, but they're not creatively bankrupt yet. We still have a lot of ideas left in us that are worth putting into media. And that's coming from a millennial. Gen Z's already hot on my heels to replace my ass. I'm 40 now. I'm no longer the target demographic for any of the shit I'm into. My video games, my movies, everything that I like, I've aged out of. The people making them are not targeting that content to me anymore. My time has passed. The industries no longer give a shit what I have to say. I'm too old. And see, if I, a millennial at 40, can acknowledge that, you, a boomer at 69, need to acknowledge that as well, because you're ruining a lot of these companies. I'm looking at you, Nintendo. Looking at you, Nintendo. Oh, you are absolutely correct. We are going to get a standalone Shadow the Hedgehog movie. It'll be okay-ish. It will be a one-off. Die-hard Shadow fans will make 12 YouTube videos about it. We'll have to endure that cycle for a while. It's a one-off character made over 20 years ago. Sometimes it's funny how life works, you know? Shadow was a really good one-off character. In my opinion, they should have let him rest. Shadow died at the end of Sonic Adventure 2, and that's where his ass should have stayed. Dead. And I like Shadow. I thought Shadow was an interesting character. He was just Vegeta, again. But made for fun gameplay. Do I have any full restores? Because that would really come in handy right about now. No? Okay. See, it could be tricky, especially on like with fighting this trainer here, because I need to level up Steelix, but this son of a bitch is probably just going to use Earthquake if I come in here with a Steelix. He can't hit Skarmory with Earthquake. And I forgot to heal because I was talking, so I had to heal while battling. Yeah, they gave Knuckles his own spin-off show. They'll give Shadow at least like a direct-to-streaming movie. Tails won't get shit. Even though, honestly, Tails might be the most interesting character in all of Sonic. He has the most going on. He's the most complex. If that Sonic Prime show taught me anything, it's that Tails might be the most like fascinating out of them. He's a little younger than Sonic, and as Sonic's already supposed to be like a preteen or a teen, it puts Tails in this very weird position of like being a child genius. He's already very mechanically inclined, so he's already leaps and bounds more fascinating than the other characters just based on that merit alone. If he's like a super genius, super child genius, then you've got another Malcolm in the Middle situation on your hands. And I'm more interested in seeing like what Tails can build. And honestly, if Sonic wasn't in the limelight, if Sonic were to magically be removed from his universe for some reason, I'm pretty confident that Tails could step up and just easily defeat Eggman on his own without Sonic. Sonic's loud, flashy, cocky. You could easily remove Sonic and Tails could still get the job done. Easily. Knuckles, no, just because Knuckles is too it's not that Knuckles is narcissistic, it's that Knuckles is too much of a brute. Knuckles is all fist and all muscle. Like, there's nothing happening up here. So I don't think he would alone be able to stop Robotnik. Robotnik's too high IQ. He would figure a way around anything Knuckles could throw at him. Tails, on the other hand, is probably... he's a good match for Robotnik because I feel their intellect is probably equal, or at least near equal enough. So Sonic isn't even needed in his own canon and in his own universe. But unfortunately, Tails won't get his own movie or his own show or anything. They gave that to Knuckles, which in my opinion it should have been Tails, but punchy fisty makes more flashier entertainment than anything cerebral. not gravity. I think what we'll do is we're just going to call it a day after we fight these trainers on this route. And when we come back in next time, we'll go fight Haircut at Mount Moon. Then we'll go catch Ho-Oh, and that'll probably be its own stream. And then we'll come back in and do one final stream for SoulSilver where we fight Red. And that'll be kind of like our punctuation mark on this playthrough. And then we can focus on Pokemon Platinum. Then when we finish up Platinum, we're probably going to take a little bit of a break from Pokemon because there's like 1,000 other games that I want to play, and Pokemon's taking up entirely too much time. Let's see. This is already way more trainers than were on the original route. I don't remember there being this many people. Oh, not another Poliwrath. Chuck gave us trouble with this earlier. Okay, we can do this. And then when I hit the controller to make A work, it just starts spamming A by itself. And now we're stuck using a track twice. So yeah, if anybody has an extra Xbox controller that's Bluetooth capable, let me know. Because we're boned. I seriously don't know what I'm gonna do. Here we go with the hypnosis. You guys have heard me bitch about hypnosis and Pokemon for... I'm not gonna bother. I've stated my piece that it should be removed completely, but they're never gonna do that. Ooh. The only thing I can do at this point is just work on his accuracy and get it low so that hypnosis will stop hitting every turn. Because he's really scared that the thunder's gonna hit and not miss. Again, if it were you or I using hypnosis, it'd miss 25 turns in a row. Let them use it. See? I can press A just by hitting the controller. What is up with that? Why? I think this fight did me in. We're done after this fight. I don't care if there are other trainers on this route. Like I was here. Now I'm up there now, and I need to go relax and calm down because I'm already stressed about money and everything else, and now I got this bullshit to contend with. No, we're at the end of the stream for the day because I got a whole other stream I gotta go do. He's pissing me off. Get wrecked, loser. If it were me or you, Hypnosis would miss 25 turns in a row, but because it's his dipshit ass. Why are there so many trainers on this route? You know what? Fuck this noise. We're gonna fly back. We're gonna heal. And when we pick it back up tomorrow, we'll fight the rest of these assholes. We'll fight Haircut. Then we'll go get Ho-Oh. And then that'll be a stream in and of itself. And then we'll come back in and make a whole big special stream out of fighting Red. It will be done. And I will work behind the scenes off screen to finish the Pokedex and round that out. Because that's gonna take a while. That's gonna require catching and evolving, and it's gonna be a whole thing. I'm gonna do it off screen. But for those of you who came in after the stream began, let me take you on a quick tour. Okay, those are all the leaf greeners. We need to fill in our Johto spaces. We already caught the roaming trio, so that pain in the ass is done. We have Lugia, we just need to go grab Ho-Oh. Then all our Pokemon Sapphire Pokemon have been transported over. Of course, we're missing spots because I didn't play through Ruby to get the version exclusives. And I didn't take the time, like I took the time to make eggs out of the starters, but I didn't make eggs out of the other ones that I'm missing. And then of course we'll just jump from SoulSilver to Platinum and everybody will get ported over to Platinum. But that's the plan. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. When we come back in tomorrow, if I have the free time, we may make like a colossal long stream out of it. I've got to make some calls. I got to talk to some people, see if I can't do something about maybe getting maybe we rob a bank. I don't know, guys. Like in the 7 years that I've been doing this, things have never been as dire as they are for me right now. The financial hardships, the medical hardships, everybody's sick. Everybody in my house is like falling apart. I'm falling apart. Everything's terrible. And I'm trying to stay positive the best I can, but I stay so sick to my stomach, especially at night when it gets late and it's quiet. I get so nauseous. I get so sick to my stomach, and it's been that going on like that for weeks now. I can't play anything. I can't really watch anything because like last night I was trying to watch Inside Out 2, which was a really good movie. I liked it. I had a lot of fun with it, but my brain wouldn't just shut off and let me watch the movie. It kept saying IRL stress, IRL stress, and my brain kept wandering to all the stress that I have, and I